Hello, if you're out there, tell us if you can hear us okay. This is our sound check. We may actually not go very long tonight because we don't know if anybody's going to join us or not. We may just be talking to each other.
All right, we're live.
Yeah.
Let's get after it.
Oh, we do have 5 people watching. If you're there, can you tell us if the sound is okay?
I'm monitoring the chat, so.
Yeah, we're both monitoring the chat.
Huh?
We're both monitoring the chat.
My bad. We're both monitoring the chat.
Hey, Lori and Rocky. What's up? Thanks for joining us tonight. We are in beautiful Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. Spelled salt. St. Marie.
It's not spelled salt. It's SAULT.
Okay, well.
So we went to Canada today.
Yeah.
Y'all, their roads are worse than ours.
They are. We got through the border okay and back.
If it weren't for their potholes being filled in with tar, their roads would fall apart.
Hey, Pete and Lisa. Good to see you, Susan Taylor.
Hey, my buddy Pete.
We are so excited about the upcoming Switch It Up huddle. If you're going, holler in the chat.
All right. So I feel like this needs some formality or some list of things to go through.
Yeah, I tried to talk to you about this earlier, but anyway.
So we're here in Sault Ste. Marie, and we're getting ready to leave and go to, I don't know, Mackinac City.
Yeah, Mackinac
City, Monday, in which we're getting there early for the Switch It Up rally. So if you're gonna be at the Switch It Up rally, we're in site 800, and we'll see you there. From there, we're going to Elkhart, Indiana. We're going to get the pin box replaced on the fifth wheel to a Gen Y executive gooseneck. Before any of y'all freak out about, hey, isn't that going to void your warranty? Well, yeah, it is. But it's got to be better than the Rhino box that's on there now, because the Rhino box is just, it's so rigid. I can't imagine that anything would be worse than it. So with the amount of miles we're putting on the fifth wheel, I felt like we needed something better. And it's got suspension bands built into it and that. So
Clay's excited about this new upgrade.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. The Northeast.
Well, also in Indiana, we're going to do the Frog Rally.
Oh yeah. After we get finished with Switch It Up, and after we get finished with the hitch being done, which, just so y'all know, Gen Y gave us a discount on buying the hitch if we would put an installation video together, replacing the Rhino box. So we're going to use Dan's hitches in Elkhart to do the work. Anyway, after that, we're going to go to the Frog Rally, and the main reason there is it's cheaper to stay there a week. Plus, we get 2 things fixed on the rig for free, and anything we buy there installed free. So Then I don't know where we're going after that.
Pete says, what about the fifth wheel version?
All right. So the reason why I want to go to the gooseneck is because in the Ram, the fifth wheel hitch itself takes up, I might have 4 inches on either side of the hitch to the wheel wells, and it takes up easily half of the bed. We've got a little bit between the hitch and the tailgate that we can put the generator, and then we've got some between the head of the bed and the front of the, and it's so inconvenient that we're just going to go gooseneck so that it has a footprint of, maybe 8 inches in diameter.
Yeah.
Then when the fifth wheel comes out, we've got the whole bed for use. You just turn the gooseneck hitch over, put the cover back on it, and the whole bed's free.
Super exciting.
I may hate that because it may remove 200 pounds out of the bed that's currently to the ground. It may buck us around, but
Oh, I hope not.
I'll just buy bags of cement and put in there if I have to.
All right. Oh, we met another YouTube channel this week and hung out with them. No Sticks, No Bricks.
Jason and Jennifer.
Yep.
We went on a boat tour with them.
And they're going to the Switch It Up Huddle too.
They're going to be at Switch It Up Huddle. I forget what site they're going to be in, but
They're in the
Jason's
500s.
a really cool dude, retired Air Force.
They're both retired Air
vet.
Force. Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, enjoyed hanging out with them. Had a meal with them. Just so y'all know, whitefish is pretty good fish.
Yep.
It's one of the food that I can eat.
And I also figured out this week that if you ever buy seafood from anyone in North Dakota,
Yes.
it is.
So this is going to be a PSA.
And probably most people would know this if they had common sense. We're just wishful thinking, I guess.
We're kind of from the Gulf Coast region, so we kind of miss seafood when we get on the road, and it just so happened that we were in North Dakota getting ready to fill the truck up. Maria wanted Dairy Queen, and
I did.
There was a farmer's market in a grocery store parking lot right across from the gas station.
And they take their farmers markets very seriously in North Dakota.
Man, it's
you
like
gotta wait until 4 p.m. exactly, and no one can go in the booths beforehand.
Yeah, you can't go in
you
the
gotta
booth.
wait in line.
You can't sniff anything. Anyway, we're waiting around because I see peaches, and I love peaches.
The peaches were good, by the way.
They were fantastic. They were as good as Georgia peaches. So anyway, we get the peaches, and then we go in this other thing, and I forget what we were looking for. We sniffed around. Oh, tomatoes. We were looking for tomatoes. Yeah. Didn't find anything but cherry tomatoes. Needless to say, we came out of that, and we walked down a little ways and got a case of the Stupids, and we saw this other trailer that said Alaskan seafood.
Yeah.
In North Dakota.
It was not good.
So, and I asked the guys, like, is this fresh or, is it Russian crab instead of Alaskan? He's like, no, it's the best ever. And so we bought some of it, which go ahead and laugh because I know y'all laughing right now. We brought it home, and as you know, the pit boss burned up, so we don't have a grill anymore. I built a charcoal in the
fire pit
solo stove.
Oh yeah, the solo stove.
And we heated those crab legs over that solo stove. Did we lose our internet connection?
No, it's fine on here.
So anyway, we heated those crab legs over the solo stove. We got breaking into them and got a good old piece of crab meat in our mouth, and whew,
Fishy.
Whew, it was fishy. It tasted like we were eating the halibut that you go crab fishing with. It was awful.
And the fire did not do it any favors.
No, I left it on one side too long. It kind of burned it up just a little bit. Anyway, we got to thinking. It was at that moment we were like, you don't buy sushi from a gas station.
Yeah.
And you really probably shouldn't buy Alaskan king crab in a parking lot in North Dakota.
Yeah, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. So, lesson learned. We also learned what a lock is this week.
A lot.
A lock. We went on a lock tour.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about locks, but it's where they let the water in and out of a lock, I guess. That's what it's called. Well,
I didn't realize that the Great Lakes are different levels.
Me neither.
So Lake Huron evidently is about 40 feet lower than Lake Superior.
40?
Well, it's got to be. That damn boat went 40 feet in the air, didn't it?
I don't know if it was 40 feet.
Maybe it's 20 feet.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's taller than I am. But anyway, they shut these doors. They flood it with water. They raised the boat, and then they moved the boat on out. But you would think if they would just take the lock out, all that water would eventually equalize. And
that's what I was thinking. I don't know.
I mean, over 10, 20 feet. I mean, really?
I don't know.
Maybe it's cheaper than digging it out. But
it was interesting.
They're building a new one that's costing $1.2 billion. I can't imagine digging the bottom of the lake out would cost more than that. But
I don't know.
Anyway, that was fun. We were on the boat when they floated it up, but then the lock door jammed and they couldn't get it open, so they had to let the water back out. We had to back out of the way we were.
We had to spend an extra hour in there.
And the guy that controls it's called a lock master. Then we tootled around to the Canadian side on it, but they wouldn't let us go through their lock.
We did go through their lock.
Did we go through their lock?
Yeah.
Well, we tootled back around and came back to the U.S. side, and then they had the door fixed. So we got to ride that. I've been up and down on a lock waterway enough that I don't necessarily want to do it again. But
it was fun and interesting to do one time, and if it hadn't gone over like if we hadn't got stuck in there, it would have been
a minute trip to
it was supposed
6
to be
hours.
No, it was supposed to be an hour and a half, and it was 3 hours.
Yeah, it was, and it was hot.
We were joking that it was a 3-hour tour, but it wasn't the USS Minnows. I think it is.
We were almost Gilligan Island. All right, what else have we got? I didn't even look.
That's what I was going to say. We don't have a whole lot to talk about this week, so it may not go very long. We only got 7 people in here with us. So.
That's pretty much it. If y'all got any questions.
The truck's been going good.
Yeah, the truck is working fantastic. It shifts a lot smoother than when we originally bought it.
Yep.
It seems to be better off the line. It doesn't have quite the dead pedal that it used to.
Lori and Rocky say, how is Stella? She's good. She's somewhere around here.
Well, me and Stella got into an argument this afternoon. And
they saw your short.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, she fussed at me for a hot
And
minute.
Pete says, yes, our girl Stella.
She fussed at me for a hot
And
minute.
Pete says, yes, our girl Stella.
Come here, Stella.
Come here.
Come here.
You want to get on the live with us? Come on.
Come here.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
There she is.
There you go.
Well,
look right up there. Oh, there she is. On top.
Yes, she did raise a ruckus. That is how she communicates and tells us when that we were about to go out the door. We were going on our way to Canada, and she wanted to come, and we were not going to let her come, and she was fussing about how she wanted to come.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the trip over to Canada, since they removed their COVID restrictions, very easy. We just showed our passports. The guy asked us a couple questions, let us in. It actually took longer to get back into the United States. They had way more questions for us.
Yep.
And it looks like they meet the requirements for the enhanced driver's license. U.S. Border Patrol does not recognize their license as an enhanced driver's license, so you still need your passport.
Yeah. He did mention something about Michigan did have them.
Michigan has it.
So.
Amazingly, South Dakota has it. There are about 8 states that have recognized enhanced driver's license. Texas isn't one of them, though.
Yep.
Even though they've got everything that's required, the driver's license number is so many characters. It's alphanumeric. It has holograms built into it. It has a digital ID built into it. But for some reason, U.S. Border Patrol or U.S. Border and Customs doesn't recognize Texas as being valid. I don't know. Maybe it's because they'll give it to anybody that asks for one. I don't know.
Oh, everybody that's coming to Michigan, be prepared for the bugs.
Yes. Holy cow.
There are mosquitoes and whatever else. Those,
I don't know what these bugs are, but they love the outside of our fifth wheel. I mean,
mayflies or something. I don't know what they are.
They may be. They look like the mix between
like a dragonfly kind of or something.
Well, they look like a mosquito hawk with little legs.
Anyway, the mosquitoes are no joke either. They've been biting us like crazy. Does anybody have any questions?
Any questions? Anybody want to know anything? No.
Everybody's saying hi to Stella. Hey, Stella.
Can you say hey?
Say hi. Can you say hi to all your fans? All your friends?
Can you fuss? Can you fuss?
Oh. Don't knock the camera down. Please don't knock the camera down.
Don't fuss down there. Come here.
Let her down. Let her down.
Oh, there she went.
She's going.
Oh. No. Go on. Hey.
Oh, boy. What have we started now? She's flying around here, probably going to knock the camera over in just a second. Hey, let it down.
That's what our day consists of.
Yeah.
Trying to keep the dog from jumping out of a window or something else.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, that's enough.
All right. The only other thing I can say is this campground, we have power and water, no sewer.
Yep.
And we can normally go for 4 to 5 days.
This is night 5.
So we have been ultra conservative. We've got to make it through Monday morning.
Yeah. Yeah, we're.
I don't know if it's going to happen. We may have to pull out of here Saturday or Sunday and go dump and boondock somewhere.
Yeah. We don't have a honey wagon or any of that. Pete said that's going to be a crappy situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could go dump and come back to this site.
The black tank is full. I mean, it's fine. We're not even close on the black tank.
Yeah.
But the shower and the kitchen, we've already had to equalize, and we're about 3/4 on both of them. So that
he was the other day when it was pouring down rain that he should go pull the gray tank.
I was just gonna let a little bit out, not all of it.